And I know this is a bold statement to make, but these books will have a profound effect on your lifestyle. These books won't just change you in 2024. These books are gonna change you for the rest of your life. First book, I got this book years ago, and it made me really think about what was holding me back from succeeding in my career of fitness, nutrition, and motivating. But truthfully, if you apply this book to anybody in any field, it's gonna work for you regardless. If you're a realtor, if you're a stock market broker, if you deal with health and fitness, if you're your own business owner, it applies to everybody in any field. This is Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill, one of my favorite authors, created back in 1938. This wasn't released till almost 60 years later in 2011. One of the best books in history was hidden for over 60 years. Basically features a fictionalized interview with the devil, and Hill's interviewing that devil. Hill in this interview asks him some really interesting topics. Topics include negativity, fear, and psychological barriers that stop you from succeeding in your life or anybody in their life, and how they could achieve the most success. The importance of this book is that it shows the negative forces, procrastination, the self-doubt, the conformity people have in their mindset that stops them to becoming their most successful self in life. Not only does Hill discuss the topics of what stops people, is he offers strategies to help you overcome these situations. Emphasizes empowerment, self-discipline, the importance of having a clear purpose in life. All the internal and external obstacles you need to achieve your goals in life, it's right here. One of the best books that I've ever read on my life for the better. And leaving my previous jobs I was not happy in, putting my time and energy into a quick fix like partying, drinking, going out, hanging out with friends, people around me that didn't really even care about me. I finally took the risk and stepped into my passion of fitness, nutrition, and motivating without doubting myself on the way. And that's what's really the most important part. Next book, Understanding the Basics of Nutrition and Food and Health. And I, like most of you guys, probably watching your health predominantly and your appearance. You can have amazing health while balancing a great physique naturally. This is going to be the perfect book or books for you to stumble on. First book I recommend for nutrition, it's called A Guide to Nutrition and Health. This is by Eric Helms, nutrition and fitness expert in this field. It combines scientific research, practical advice, useful for individuals who are actually looking to optimize their health, best physical shape as possible. Published in 2020, it shows you how to prioritize the different aspects of your diet. Base is going to be the most important part of the pyramid. It focuses on the energy balance and the macronutrient distribution. I've been in this field for over 15 years of nutrition and fitness and health. This book, what it does, it shows you how to become lean naturally and in a healthy way without doing any of those fad diets. If you're a big reader and you want less pictures, I got a second option for you. The Renaissance 2.0 Diet. This is by Mike Israetel. And what Mike does is he emphasizes a flexible dieting approach that's suitable to you and your lifestyle. Dieting strategies, so practical approaches for different goals, weight loss, muscle gain, optimize your performance. And what's even cooler about this book, it has behavioral aspects, strategies for developing sustainable eating habits and overcoming diet-related challenges. If you're a casual reader or for those with more advanced nutrition knowledge, this is probably the book you're gonna want. Now, I do believe my generation of millennials, Gen Z, and the next generation are becoming a little more spiritual. Nowadays, if you bring up meditation, spirituality, it's pretty much the norm. But if you brought that up 50 to 100 years ago, people probably would have thought you were a loon, but not so much in today's society. So I was referred this book by a really close friend. His name is Drew McLean. He's one of the top professionals in his field of work and hardworking. Look him up. This specific book was designed to help readers listen to their intuition versus their brains. It's that feeling that you can't explain or how you got an answer to, but it helps guide you towards decisions when you don't have all the information, when logic just seems really unclear. Usually this tends to happen during situations where you need to decide like really quickly. It's going to offer like a rapid yet reliable sense of direction based on the knowledge you have and the experiences. For instance, you work a 9 to 5, you work from Monday to Friday, you take the same road, same path, same time every single morning. One day you decide that you want to take a different path to work. And then you come to find out later on there was a car accident with severe injuries that happened during that time. Because you listened to that gut feeling inside of you, you miss that. When you first meet somebody, sometimes you have a strong feeling whether you can connect with them or not. Even if there's no immediate logical reasoning, you have that feeling inside of you. Gut feeling is going to help guide you into creating a relationship or a friendship feels actually genuine, it's rewarding, and it doesn't feel forced. Because I know, like you, like me, past relationships with either friends or families, some of them felt close. A lot of them maybe felt really forced, as if maybe you were putting more effort than they did. And at one point you guys kind of drifted away. And that's where this book comes into play. This is Opening the Channel by Sanaya Roman. The book was originally published in in 1987. What this book does, it helps you to develop that intuition, helps you to improve your meditation and channeling abilities if you're into that. It's going to teach you techniques, which involves receiving and communicating messages from your higher consciousness, creating a better sense of your intuition. Because sometimes, like I said, we can't always draw logic out of nowhere. We just have that feeling to believe one way is just better than the other. And you want to experience that, the highest personal development of yourself. And that advice you're looking for is in here. I just bought this book recently and it just gave me confirmation that I needed to know. And that's my fulfillment in life, doing something I'm passionate about. Do this every single day because this is what I love doing. Ikigai, this is a Japanese secret to a long and happy life, which a lot of people, I believe, are missing out on. The book is by Hector Garcias and Francis. This what Ikigai essentially means is it's a reason for being, a purpose in life. The book delves into the Japanese philosophy of finding joy and fulfillment through one's passion and purpose. It takes guidance from the Okinawa way of life. Okinawa is an island in Japan, and the importance of this island is that they have the most centenarians on this island that all are living a happy and fulfilling lifestyle. Don't get me wrong, diet, sleep, stress, that all plays a huge part into it. Genetics. And there's a really popular quote that Benjamin Franklin once said, a lot of people die at the age of 25, but they're not buried until 75. They're living all those years to live an unhappy and unfulfilling life. And this is exactly why this book meant so much to me. Been through those situations, I know, like many others, multitude of different jobs. If you're not in a field that either you love or you own, you're gonna cap yourself out after a certain amount of time in that specific career you're in. You can do all the overtime in the world, but eventually you're gonna cap yourself out because that's not a field that you love doing. The intersection of what you love, what you're good at, and what the world needs, and how you can get paid for it is truly the biggest line of happiness and fulfillment you're ever gonna get. And you're gonna wanna keep doing it for the rest of your life or however long you could live until.